Hello, my name is Jeff Horsager. I'm the Vice President of Business Development and Marketing at PureTech Scientific. Today we get the distinct pleasure of discussing glycolic acid innovations in disinfection by combining efficacy and biodegradability in one product, Glyclean D. Besides myself, Kaylin Messerschmidt, our Business Development Manager, and Marion Constantine, our European Business Manager, are available to take your questions. Today, very briefly, we'll go over who we are. We are a new standalone company. Why Glyclean D? And in particular, why Glyclean D versus lactic acid? So at PureTech Scientific, we're focused on creating a safer and healthier world through the power of applied glycolic acid science. We are the world's leader in the science and production of glycolic acid. We operate the only continuous flow synthesis of glycolic. We have industry-leading purification and manufacturing technology. We are the only producer in North America. We produce the largest volume globally and have the largest capacity to produce in the world. We offer a wide range of products and grades for various markets and industries. PureTech Scientific is a standalone company since August of 23, a very new, young company. However, we have an 85-year legacy behind us. Prior, we were in the Chemours organization, which was a spin-off company from DuPont. So this organization has 85 years of legacy in glycolic acid science and manufacturing. Glycolic acid, what is it? It is the smallest of the fruit acids. It is found in nature. It is one of nature's protectors and preservatives. It's found in pineapple, it's in sugar beets, it's in cantaloupe and coffee and many, many others. It's in our daily diet as we eat and drink vegetables and fruits every day. But these natural sources are too low in concentration to extract economically or feasibly. So glycolic acid is synthesized by PureTech Scientific, but it is nature identical. This exact same molecule that's found in nature is the molecule that we make at Bell, West Virginia. We have a wide range of applications from industrial to personal care. High purity grades in personal care are used for anti-aging claims and is one of the workhorses in personal care. But today, we're going to dive into clean and disinfect applications. We do recognize that sustainability is a very, very important part of your strategies as you develop formulations and provide solutions to your customers. At PureTech Scientific, we've identified a 4-step program to make significant reductions in our carbon footprint in our manufacture of glycolic acid. It starts with using renewable energy. The second step, major step, is using a bio-based source or an upcycled source of CO2, one of our key raw materials. And these first 2 steps are readily achievable, and activities are in place to achieve the results and reduction in our carbon footprint. Just these first 2 steps alone will lead to almost over a 50% reduction in our carbon footprint. Why Glyclean D and clean and disinfect? Well, it's really these combination of unique characteristics that really make it an attractive, efficient, and very viable alternative for active ingredients in clean and disinfect formulations. It starts with antimicrobial efficacy. Glycolic acid is effective against enveloped and non-enveloped viruses, gram-negative and gram-positive bacteria, and fungi. It is EPA registered, as well as being submitted in the EU BPR, and dossier is under review. It is on notice in the GB BPR, and we are in the Korean BPR process. It is readily biodegradable. Almost 90% degraded in seven days. In particular, the soil degradation is incredibly fast. Recent OECD study was completed and submitted to the CTGB, competent authority in the Netherlands. but its half-life in soils is less than 6 hours. Glycolic acid is highly water soluble at a wide range of concentrations. We sell 57% in aqueous solutions, 70% in aqueous solutions, as well as 99% crystalline product. These products are easy to handle, easy to dilute, highly stable both as a raw material form and in formulations. The nature of the chemistry of glycolic acid offers excellent rinsability, low or no surface residue. It binds with metals like calcium and potassium, magnesium to help provide that rinsability of cleaning solutions. It is highly compatible with other ingredients in formulations. It often can stand alone as an active ingredient or as a cleaning product, but it also acts as a booster with many other ingredients that might be in a formulation. And it's part of why you can get to a one-step clean and disinfect efficient formulation with glycolic acid and Glyclean D. Also, the unique chemistry brings it with an extremely low vapor pressure. That makes it VOC exempt in the state of California, for example. It has very, very low or almost no odor and is non-flammable. So do more with glycolic acid. You can do more for the environment, but this also provides long-term viability from a regulatory standpoint. Its compatibility with the environment and low impact make it attractive to regulatory agencies. It has a very positive and safety profile for users, especially when you compare to some of the alternative technologies that are out there today. This excellent environmental profile has been validated with OECD 307 and 310 studies. Both of these studies have been submitted as part of the CTGB, the competent authority in the Netherlands, with the EU BPR dossier, and create greater efficacy. You can combine microbial efficacy to get an effective one-step clean and disinfect formulation. Our products that we offer to the European market are Glyclean D70E, our standard 70% solution. The D57E is a product that offers a lower freeze point protection and offers an improved impurity profile as well. The Glyclean D70 HP is a high purity product for very demanding applications and unique and niche applications for the D99 crystalline anhydrous crystalline product, and it offers the highest purity of any of the products. All of these products are BPR listed and compliant. The one step, just to demonstrate the cleaning aspect of these formulations, we combined or we compared two of our formulations available for sub-registration, Glyclean D Hard Surface Cleaner and the brand new EPA registered broad spectrum disinfectant cleaner. This is just 5.5% glycolic acid, 1% glucopon surfactant, and that's it. Neutralized to pH of 2.0. It is a free and clear, simple, stable, very effective formulation. Good on cleaning, not quite as good as the more formulated hard surface cleaner formulation when it has solvents and surfactants in it, but still offering excellent performance. The other important aspect around the glycolic acid technology for disinfection is its multiple modes of action, which in turn leads to very low resistance potential. Matter of fact, there are no known resistance cases against glycolic acid. That is because there are three modes of action. The glycolic acid can penetrate the cell walls, and in penetrating that, it disrupts the lipid membrane, and you get cell lysis as one of the modes of killing bacteria. You can denature, even if it penetrates into the cell wall without disruption. You start to denature the proteins, and that causes dysfunction within the cell, inside the cell interior, which leads to killing the cells. And finally, there's the disruption of the ion exchange. An important function of the efflux pumps is the transfer of calcium ions and potassium ions. With glycolic acid outside of the cell wall tying up these ions, it also leads to dysfunction within the cell and eventual cell deactivation and killing. So proven efficacy, a wide range. We've taken our hard surface cleaner disinfectant, our EU formulation, and tested against a wide range of viruses, bacteria, fungi, as well as our North American products have been tested against a wide range of organisms as well. And clearly, there are some key aspects to this. This one tiny, very mighty molecule deactivates viruses, both enveloped and non-enveloped viruses. It kills gram-positive and gram-negative bacteria. We have global registrations of this Glyclean D product in not only in Europe, but in North America and in Asia with the Korean BPR. But why glycolic acid versus lactic acid in a formulation? On the surface, they may appear, very similar in molecular weight. They're offered up in solutions in water, very similar densities, similar pKa's. You start to see some difference with the BOD, and this leads to some differences in biodegradability. But the glycolic acid molecule is oxygen already on each carbon. Lactic does not, so it leads to a higher BOD, which also leads to slower degradation. So glycolic acid does have faster biodegradation than lactic acid. The bioaccumulation potential is very low. Glycolic acid is lower than the lactic acid. And then viscosity, there is some differences in viscosity. So how does this stack up in actually killing bacteria? Well, that very compact nature of glycolic acid and its ability to penetrate cellular walls, you can see the difference in an order of magnitude 10 or greater in how glycolic acid deactivates these organisms. The minimum inhibitory concentration required, for glycolic versus lactic and against these organisms. When you stack it up, the speed to market, glycolic is advantaged because it is under the BPR and it's in the transitional program. National registrations can be used to register products and get them to the market quickly, and they will have a long runway for marketability, 5+ years given where glycolic acid is in the dossier process. Biodegradability, it is although probably equivalent, lactic is ultimately biodegradable, but glycolic acid is demonstrated with proven studies and in the dossier on biodegradability. The soil fate, the environmental fate in soil is a clear winner with the OECD 307 study completed, half-life less than 6 hours as I stated. The BPR process that was chosen for lactic acid, this was waived and not completed, but that led to some of the concerns around the PT3 applications for the BPR and as an unacceptable risk for groundwater. There's no concerns noted for glycolic acid. Microbial efficacy, as we just spoke about, is lower for the minimum inhibitory concentration versus lactic acid. Its cleaning ability is faster and more complete with lactic acid, given its smaller molecular size. Both products are probably, it's kind of neutral. They're both easy to formulate with. However, when you get to odor, and it does add a complication and expense in using masking agents to mask the odor of lactic acid, where essentially glycolic acid has almost no odor in these formulations. So, in summary, Glyclean D is a modern, safe, and sustainable solution for your formulations. It's environmentally advantaged. Its effective one-step clean and disinfect formulations are potential. It's safety and regulatory advantaged because of its physical properties as well as its environmental fate properties. The antimicrobial performance is excellent. It's in the EU BPR with product types 2, 3, and 4 registrations. The Glyclean hard surface cleaner and disinfectant formula is a representative product in the BPR process, and so it's available for licensing and sale into the European market. So value, when you roll it all together, you get an eco-friendly family of products that offer outstanding cost effectiveness, safety and convenience in use, and provides that clean and disinfect property in a single product. So, I appreciate your time today. Thank you very much. But we will also be available for face-to-face meetings and discussions at SEPWA in October of 16th through the 18th at booth 428. Las Vegas, the ISSA show in November 18th through the 21st at booth 1268. You can visit glycleand.com, our new website, and reach us there, or reach out to Kaylin, Marion, or myself, for your additional questions. Thank you for your time, and have a nice day.